Alright guys, we've watched this in class the other day, but I wanted to put it on the web so that you could look back at it if you need to. Probability, theoretical and experimental. Alright, what do you think? What do you think of when you think of the term probability? Well, you could think of a lot of things, but I think of the chance of an event to occur or not to occur. Now, this is like 50% chance of it rains, so that means 50% chance of it to rain and 50% chance of it not to rain. There's a bunch of different events, but that's one that you can relate to fairly well. And the formula for probability is probability. Quit. Probability equals won't over total. And that's whatever they ask for, whatever you want over the total number of outcomes. And there's different ones, like his number, if you do experimental, it's number of trials on the bottom over number of successful trials or number of unsuccessful trials, depending on what you're looking for. So it's all means 1 over total. And probability ranges from 0 to 1 in fractions, so that's, you could have, let's see here, 1/4, 1/2, 3/4. And that's also percentages. And 1/4 is 25%. And you get that by dividing 1 by 4, 50%, and 75%. So and your range is usually going to fall in between here. Remember, 1 is 100% because if you move your decimal 2 places, you get 100%. All right. There are two types of probabilities. Theoretical probability uses mathematics to find the answer. Tells what is supposed to happen in theory. And this is, mainly you think of this as being a prediction. Now, this is a prediction, but it's a very educated prediction. Flipping a coin, well, we said probability equals won't over total, and I just use WT. Alright, total number on the coin, you got heads and you got tails. So that's 2 different outcomes, so that's our total number of outcomes. Whoa. Alright, computer kind of froze up on me a little bit there, so I'll pause it. And it's doing it again. So we know it's heads and tails, and that's going to be, there's two outcomes, so there's two outcomes, and we got one tails, so that's 1/2, or 50%. Alright, experimental probability is a probability based on data collected. You actually perform an experiment, it doesn't always match the theoretical probability, but if you perform the experimental probability many times, you should get very close to achieve the theoretical. So this is like you're actually performing the experiment. The theoretical is the prediction, and then you do the experiment. Experimental probability of flipping a coin. Right here. Flip the coin. We get heads. Alright. Flip it again. We get heads again. Tails. Tails. And you can do however many trials. It may probably ask you how many trials you're going to want to do. Tails. Tails. Heads. Right now, if you look at it, we're 50-50 because it's 4 and 4 out of 8 trials. But, I mean, that's just, it could be, it's theoretical probability because that's still 1/2, 50%. Or, you could also end up with it not being that. You never know. It's a little bit better odds with a coin because we're going to stop there. We got 6 and 5. So if you look here, we got 60%. And we got 40%. Because that's right here. This is 6 out of 10 trials because we did a total of 6 different. There's 6 and 4. We got 4 out of 10. And that's 60% and 40%. What is the theoretical probability of rolling a number cube and getting a 5? Well, if you look at a number cube, it has a total of 6 total sides. So its probability equals 1 over total. And it has a total of 6 sides. And there's only 1 5 on there, so your probability is 1 out of 6. And if we want to find the percentage of that, 1 divided by 6, 0, decimal, 0, 1, 6, 4, 0, 0, 6, 36, 4, 6, oh, excuse me, 4, 0, 6. Move it. 1, 2. That'd be 16.6%. So that is our theoretical probability in fraction and percent. Alright. Experimental. Let's roll our number cube. We got a 3. Alright. Spin it again. Try to spin it again. Spin. Anyway, what this is showing is we could spin it multiple times. And now it's moving on me. We could spin it multiple times, and it's not necessarily we could spin it 6 times. We could spin it. We could spin it. We're not necessarily going to get 1 out of 6. I would keep going, but my technology is messing up on me. But this is the difference between theoretical and experimental. Remember, theoretical is a prediction. Experimental is you're actually rolling the number cube or flipping the coin.